Hey, you! Watch JoJo's battle tendency. Welcome to the Siron Show. Welcome to Watch, the show that tells you what to watch. My name is Siron. This time I'm talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 Battle Tendencies. Jesus, these names are long! This is Part 2 of JoJo's, so Part 1 will be very much spoiled. Be warned, so strap in, channel your Hamon, and 3, 2, 1, Jonathan is dead! I told you there would be Part 1 spoilers. That means we need a new protagonist. And oh boy did we need him, because Jonathan was a snooze fest. Our new protagonist is JoJo. What? The other one was also called JoJo? But who cares? People only complain these days. Well, his name is Joseph Joestar. This JoJo is Jonathan's and Irina's grandson living in America. On the very first glance, he might look very similar to Jonathan, but fear not, Joseph is a completely different person. He's a glorious weirdo and fabulous in the most manly way possible. He's loud, brash, and very cocky, but he's also very smart and good at reading people. In fact, one thing he likes to do is completely see through people to the point where he can tell what they're gonna say next. It's hilarious and a testament to his intelligence, even if he may behave like a total goofball. Also different from Jonathan is that Joseph, despite looking just as jacked as his grandpa, never wins just with brute force alone. In fact, the way he fights, he wouldn't need to be this muscular at all. No, Joseph wins his fights with strategy. Joseph uses tricks, lays traps, and never plays fair. He also is never afraid to just turn around and run away. Joseph uses his Hamon powers in way more interesting and creative ways. For example, in the first episode of Part 2, he beats a corrupt cop who's trying to shoot him by overloading a bottle of Coca-Cola so that the cap shoots off it and breaks the cop's finger. Genius! You can never know what to expect from him. Okay, enough rambling about my boner for Joseph. Let's talk story. Of course, the villain from Part 1, Dio, is also dead. And the stone mask was destroyed. So, what is gonna be the conflict in Part 2? Well, in the very beginning, it turns out that on an expedition, Speedwagon and company found more stone masks. But turns out, those aren't even the real threat this time. Because also found are the petrified bodies of the ones who created the stone masks. Ancient beings, now only called the Pillar Men. These Pillar Men are a whole different species of being. They are godlike creatures of unbelievable strength. We know how strong vampires were, but these Pillar Men walk right through vampires. I mean, they literally walk through people. Again, their only weakness is the sun, and to a lesser extent Hamon. In fact, you need the ripple to even be able to touch them. And believe me when I say that it gets even worse. Now, after thousands of years, these creatures start to wake, and it's up to Joseph and his companions to stop them. And while I don't think the Pillar Men as villains were as fantastic as Dio, they certainly were great challenges for our squad to defeat. Oh yeah, so far I didn't even mention all the side characters. Well, they're great too. We've got an older Speedwagon, the pickpocket Smokey, JoJo's friend and rival Caesar, and their mentor, the fantastic Lisa. Also part of the show is, alright, don't judge, the German science literal Nazi cyborg Stroheim. I said don't judge! These characters are all great in their own unique way, even if one of them is a literal Nazi. But I'd be lying if I said I love this part. A lot of people do, and Joseph is still my favorite JoJo, but to me, it is nowhere close to the following parts. It is, however, way better than Part 1, and at least an enjoyable ride, even if it's not a masterpiece. But it shows a lot more hints of the greatness that's to come. After all, it is only the second part of a story that only continues to become better and better. I can say with confidence that this part is nice!
Very nice, Shiza-chan!
Oh yeah, the memes are also great. You may have outsmarted me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting! So with that being said, what are you waiting for? Go and watch JoJo's Battle Tendency. Or like this video and share it with a friend who you think should definitely continue with JoJo's, even if he didn't like part 1. Check out my other JoJo videos, which you can find in the description of this video.
Next, you're going to say, smash that subscribe button for more!
Smash that subscribe button for more! Nani? Have a bizarre day! Don't forget that madness is our only hope, and smile, motherfucker!